Hello and welcome to tonight's live art stream. This is Pierson here. I hope you're doing well tonight. So today we're going to be working on blind contour line drawings. Very simple concept. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Trust me. Very difficult to execute because it takes a little bit of willpower and a little bit of a lot of bit of willpower and a mind over matter type of mentality. Um, but before I begin, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. All right, everyone. So we're doing some blind contour line drawings today. Very simple. Let's see if we can get some things going on here. So I want to make sure I have all of the right brush for the job before I begin. I'm going to use a paintable round ink like that. And all we're going to do is, with a blind contour line drawing, is all you're going to do is your main goal for these is you're basically going to be looking at your object, right, or image, and then you're not going to trace over, but you're going to be looking at your object and you're just going to be following the contour lines of your object, right? You're not going to lift your pencil off the paper or the tablet or surface that you're drawing from, and you're going to look at the object, but you're not going to look at your drawing. That's the thing. You're not going to look at the drawing. You're just going to look at the object like this. Obviously, I'm copying over, but I'm just using this for demonstration purposes. And you're going to remain a constant contact on your drawing surface. Okay, so that in the end, you'll have something like this. Although mine will not look anywhere near like that because I am not going to be looking at the image, right? I'm going to be looking. I'm not going to be looking at my drawing. I'm going to be looking at the image itself. So, very simple concept. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this tiger. Or is it a lion? Is it a lion or tiger? I'm going to move it to the side right here. I want to zoom in a little bit. All right, zoom in just a little bit. And I'm going to go to the right here. And we're going to begin. Now, I'm going to have my challenge for this is not because the image is right next to me, like it's literally right here and here. So the image is right here, right? The image is right here. I'm going to be doing my blind contour line right here. Normally, when you're doing this, it's done with a piece of paper and an image. Your drawing is you're not going to have your image right next to your drawing. And my problem with this is I will have a habit of looking at the drawing itself, or looking at the drawing and try to course correct. And that's my challenge with this. So let's begin. Let's give it a little whirl here. I don't know where I'm going to start, but we're just going to kind of start. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and kind of get I'm going to start right here on the line. I'm going to start on the line, and we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to go and draw like, I'm not going to get like the little hair qualities like this. You see me doing the little hair spikes? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to worry about the main shape of his mane here, you know, that I'm kind of seeing here. So I'm going up the top here and just kind of moving around to what I think the shape of the mane looks like, and so forth. Oops, I felt like I slipped a little bit there. I'm going to go on his ear here, and I'm going to go on the mane on the right side. That's all like well lit. Now, the problem with doing these blind contours on a digital format is you can see, like, on my peripherals, I can see the lion's mane, and that's one of the problems of doing a blind contour with it right next to you. Like, you can see it in your peripherals, and you can actually kind of make corrections because you can kind of see it in your peripherals. A true blind contour would be, you wouldn't even be able to see your drawing. Like, you're looking left or you're looking right, and or put it this way, your hand is, let's say if you're right-handed, your drawing is on your right side, and your image is on your left side. So you're looking at your left, and you're drawing to the right. So you're looking at two different angles, and that's a true blind contour line drawing. These blind contour lines are like, they're like blind contour lines, like in spirit they're blind contour lines, but because I can still see it in my peripherals, there's a tendency to kind of try to look at it. And also, because I can see it in my peripherals, I can still kind of make decisions about my placement of where everything's at without even looking at the drawing. Like, it's weird how your peripherals kind of take those senses into account. So I'm going to go, I'm on the right side where, I don't know where his ear is supposed to be at, or at least that's where I'm kind of looking at. And then we're going to move up. We're going to kind of get his little wafty hair. His hair kind of wafts up here. It kind of curves a little bit. Now, the reason why you might want to do these as part of your like drawing warm up, or as a staple for your warm up or for drawing practice, is it trains you to look at the contour lines of your object and to really focus on them. Because I know for me personally, I'm lazy, and I have the tendency not to like really look. Like, when you're drawing, your job as an artist is to observe. And observation can be a very boring thing. So that's what blind contour lines helps with, is it helps you kind of look at the object and really look at it, right? Because you're not looking at your drawing, you're looking at the image that you're drawing from, and your focus is 100% on that image. And that's the point of it. Like, if that's the goal of it. I mean, I'm not saying there's going to be times where you kind of fall off the wagon, because I've during this whole conversation that I've had with you, I've fallen off the wagon just a little bit. I've fallen actually a couple times actually, but the point of it is, you're just to really focus on the details and look at the object, and not to worry about your drawing. I know when we're beginning, we have this urge to try to capture likenesses at the very beginning. Like, we want to be able to draw the things that we see quickly and not learn some of the tools that get us there. And blind contour line drawings are a good tool for some people. And I find them very relaxing because there's like a psychological thing involved with them, right? And there's some psychology with it. The psychology is, for me, because I'm not looking at the drawing, I can't worry about it being good. If it turns out good, great. If it doesn't, I'm not worried about that, you know? And when you're beginning, we're always so concerned. I'm still concerned. I still have the same problem. I'm concerned about the drawing being good. And with blind contours, it psychologically releases you from that mentality. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. Oh gosh. Oh, he's so angry. That's one angry looking lion there. Look at that thing. Oh gosh. That is funny. That is a funny looking lion right there. I want to say dragon. I keep thinking dragon. Wow, that's funny. That is very funny. That makes me laugh. All right, let's go ahead and let's move to the toucan. Is it a toucan? Yeah, we're gonna do the toucan here. Right, we're gonna do the toucan, and then we're gonna do it for about 5 or so minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go and doodle for the next 15 minutes, and that's one of the things I've been trying to do. So, I've been trying to do like some online courses, and for the most part, I've been failing at it. I've been failing at it, and it's partially because I'm stretched thin with my time, but also because I just don't want it. Well, not that, but it's partially because I'm so stretched thin with my time. But another part is it's just incredibly hard to do those things. So I've been trying to figure out how I can put those into my schedule. So here we go. Let's begin with the toucan. We're gonna start off with his nose or his beak. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna do the beak here, and it's incredibly hard, to do these like online courses. One's free and one's paid for. It's really hard to do it at the end of the day, So I've been trying to do an hour of each day. So no, not of each, a 1 hour of each. No, 1 hour at a time. So one day I'll do one online course. The other day I'll do another online course. But I won't do both in one day. I'll do one at a time. So I've been trying to do these online courses because, gosh darn it, I need to up my game, man. There's people like half my age, just like stomping the yard with the drawing game. But I think they're stomping the yard in one thing. They know how to do one thing really, really well. I've done a lot of stuff. And, I think the things that I most enjoy doing, I really like drawing. I think if I was to hit the reset in my art career, I probably would have pursued comic art. I don't know if I'd be particularly geared toward it because, I don't know if I can deal with deadlines that well. Actually, I've proven that I'm not really good at catching up with deadlines unless it's for homework. But I've been trying to do these online courses, and I've been failing miserably. And I'm trying to incorporate some aspects of one of the courses into my live stream, and that is to do the 50% rule, which is to be half on and half off. So right now, right now I'm technically, I would call this learning, right? Where I'm just I'm doing study. I'm doing intense study. Even though it may not feel like I'm doing intense study, this is a drawing study. I'm studying the form here. And so, wow, that's really bad. So that's done. I don't even think these were that good. I don't know. These are bad. These are bad blind contours. Now, that's okay. It's okay to have bad blind contour line drawings. All right? It's okay to have bad blind contour line drawings. So now what I'm going to do is for the next 15 minutes, we're just going to kind of just draw, right? We're just going to just draw, and let's go ahead and press V, and yeah, we're just going to just draw and have fun with it. So I'm going to keep these here just in case I want to draw a lion or a toucan just for fun. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to draw for now, for the next 15 or so minutes. But I was doing these live streams, and I don't feel like I was getting anywhere. I still, like, I was getting somewhere. Like, if I was going to do like a measure, like what is a good measurable outcome of doing these live streams? Well, we can measure growth as in like numbers, or as in just like, I don't know, maybe and skill. So I think my ability to use to create decent cactuses has gotten better, right? I think that is a good argument. So let's go ahead and draw. Let's kind of like look at this line. We're gonna draw this line, not even as a study, but kind of like just kind of to understand the line, I guess. All right. So I forgot what I was talking about. I really did. So I'm doing these online art programs because I feel like something's lacking. I feel lost. And I need some sort of structure. Just right now, in my personal life, I think I need a structure. And that's what the live streams have helped me with. Like, if I didn't have the live streams, I probably wouldn't be drawing. And I actually can pretty much vouch for that. I think that would be the case, where I probably wouldn't be drawing at all. Not because I didn't want to, but because I'd probably find some excuse to get out of it. Because being an adult and having just trying to just being an adult, it's very hard to like, I guess it's just very hard to do things that you enjoy, either as a hobby or as like a passion project that you think will get you out of your day job, right? Like, I think it's very difficult, and I know that in the past how I work, that when I was working 50-60 hours a week, the last thing on my mind was, I want to go home and draw. No, my thing on my mind was like, I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed like right now. I am dead tired. I've been lifting things all day long. I don't have the luxury of like, just going home and, well, I do have the luck. I guess I had the luxury, but I was dead tired. And the live streams have been a way for me to be productive in a sense, and for me to at least create something, even though it may or may not be of good quality. Like, at least I'm creating something, and I'm moving the dial to some extent, while as before, it was just like, I would get home and I would like crash. Every job I've had, I've always had like a manual labor job because I don't know, like maybe that I like ingrained it in my mind that I couldn't do anything else. Or maybe whenever I applied for those other jobs, people would see that I didn't have any experience and are like, oh, it's too much of a hassle to teach this person how to do this simple job, you know, or so forth. Anyways, I don't know. But like, I know that in the past, it was very hard for me to even draw. And so now it's even harder. Like my time's even less. I have even less time. And I'm trying to figure out ways to open up time. And one of the things I've been doing is the reason why I've been doing these live streams is so that it forces me to draw. You know, it forces me. Wink. How do you do a wink? Wink. Wink, wink, wink. Looks like a wink. Wink. I don't know. That's supposed to be a wink. I don't know. I don't know what I want to draw, but like it's just something that will force me to stay consistent and at least create something. Because if you're just an average Joe, man, and you're trying to draw and you have a heavy work schedule, you know, it's very tiring, you know. It's very, very, very tiring to come up with a time and day to draw. And people think it's just like really easy. I don't know where they're getting this from, but like maybe it's because I've had manual labor jobs for like ever. And so I remember I've had manual labor jobs. I remember days that I would go to I would do live painting. That's when I would go to an event and I would paint like still lifes live. I remember one time I went to the local art museum and I was coming straight out of work, straight out of a warehouse, wearing the blue collar outfit with dirt all over my face and dirt all over my pants and doing a live. And that's after working a whole day and then coming home late at night. And, you know, like I remember doing that stuff, and that stuff's hard, man. It's hard to do that. It's very hard. And yeah, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to do that day in and day out. And I've done it. I would do it so much, and it was just not fun. It was not fun. It really, like, reality saps the energy out of you real fast. And I know some people, like, you'd have, this is before they had like influencers and all these people going around talking about it, like, just follow your dream and such. This is way before that. And I was like, now that I hear them say that, I'm like, I don't know if you know this, but it's sometimes really hard for people. Like, a lot of people don't have boundless amounts of energy to kind of just invest in whatever. But anyways, it was a rough time. And I know me as an individual, I don't respond well to like just like, I don't know. I don't respond well to like, oh, I want to draw. No, I have to have like some sort of goal, some sort of tangible goal, something that's quantifiable, to some extent. And so that's what these live streams are. They're quantifiable, as in they show that I've at least drawn for X amount of days. Now, we can make the argument, are these drawings good? I could say, yeah, you know what? They're probably not that good. maybe if I have kept doing like if I kept doing what'd you call it? I don't remember. The cactus drawings, like there might have been something to show for it from there. I don't know. Let's give this guy a mustache. All tigers, lions, and bears need mustaches. Give him a little mustache here. And then like a little top hat. A little bitty top hat. Why not? With let's put it like a flower or something. Anyway, that's so stupid. All right. So I know myself as an individual, and I know that I like to make excuses, and I think this is. I don't know. I tend to make excuses. Like today, like my excuse, I'm supposed to go. I wanted to work out today. I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. Can you believe it? I work out at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know how easy it is to make an excuse to miss a 4 a.m. wake up call? It's pretty easy. You hit the snooze button. You say, oh well. I thought I'd be able to do it later today. I really did, and my naive self thought that I'd be able to kind of like be able to what do you call it? Like just be able to kind of wing it. But yeah, that didn't happen. I really did think I'd be able to like just kind of wing it and work out, but things didn't go as planned. I had a few things I had to do throughout the day that really did take up my day, and I wasn't expecting it, but it is what it is. And yeah, and what are you gonna do? I don't know why I'm drawing fish. I was doing a little bit of like free drawing, and I'm just trying to like play it around and trying to see if I can make really simplified like shapes for fish. Like really, really simple. And as I said, these are not supposed to be good. Like I'm not really concerned about them being good. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm really tight at the moment. I've kind of like tightened up as this live stream progressed. So I feel like I'm kind of struggling to make really nice, like curvy lines, you know? And I don't feel like I'm getting good profiles. I think probably because I have this line here and this toucan, but I don't have any more time to work on it. So let's draw an eye. But all I have to say is that in the past, I would find reasons not to draw, and it's really shows. If I had just stuck with drawing like the passion that with the passion I had in the past, because I was really passionate about drawing. I love drawing. It's just, I never felt like doing it, and no one ever provided me the advice like, listen, you're never going to feel like doing it. But also I didn't feel like doing it because every day was a day. Like every day I was a labor intensive day where I was out in the hot sun, you know, in warehouses that didn't have any heat or didn't have any AC, and it was hot. Like I probably sweat probably a gallon of water. I was exhausted every night. There was literally no energy to put towards a drawing daily, and it was tiring. Like it was just tiring. It was a tiring endeavor, and perhaps if I had a very a retail job where or some sort of job where I'm not saying retail is easy. I'm saying like lifting heavy boxes all day in a warehouse that's 110 degrees is harder than a retail job, because at least you're usually in AC for part of the day, unless you're in the back. And even in the back, it's probably a little bit more cool because they're next to an AC unit. I don't know. I'm not going to claim I know anything about that, but all I know is that I was always tired, and I just didn't have the motivation at the end of the day to draw. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it took me this long to realize that. And I wish I had drawn more earlier in my life. And I don't know. Perhaps there's a little bit of like naivety. Like I would see a lot of friends who were getting in shows, and I was trying to get in shows, and I get in shows, but I didn't have the success that they had, and maybe I felt a little bit. I was comparing myself with other people. No one teaches you this stuff. No one teaches you how to react and all kind of stuff. I don't know my motivation back in the day. But anyways, that's it for the day. As you can see, that's all we had is just these quick little doodles and some blind contour drawings, as you can see right here. Fairly simple day. I don't think they were good. Like these are, but as I said, blind contour line drawings are not meant to be good. As a matter of fact, if it looks like the object that you're drawing, there should be some concern there, because it shouldn't look like that. It shouldn't look like your object. Like there should be some things that are close, but it shouldn't be dead on, because that means you're looking at your object, right? You can see the little toucan, you can see my lion. But anyways, I just want to say whoa, we're zooming in out of nowhere. Just want to say thank you so much for watching today's live art stream. This is Pierson here. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful night. Cheers.